I was kind of shy about talking about it because I don't want people to look at me differently. Hello, everybody. I have 3 good things to tell you guys today. Still today, I think. Today, yes, today. 3 good things. 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's the first biggest thing for me. I have quit opioids. Okay, that may come as a shock. You may think, oh my God, I never knew this lady had any kind of problems. But I'm in my son's room and I have a new gimbal. Okay, back to the subject. I'm gonna try and not ramble on. So as you know, if you watch my videos, I had a problem with my knee. I've had that problem for a long time and it just got increasingly worse. So I'm guesstimating here because I don't know for sure exactly, but I think about 7 years ago I started going to a pain specialist for my knee, and I also have some back issues, and he gave me hydrocodone. Well, little did I know how that was going to change my life. He was an older gentleman. I liked him as a doctor, but he probably should have tried to come up with some kind of different treatment plan, or maybe a holistic type of, maybe something better than the hydrocodone. And I was getting, I think, about 120 a month. I never snorted or shoot them up like I've seen on Intervention and that stuff. I could never do that. But I did take probably about 4 a day at one time, at certain times of my life when the pain was bad. And he just kept giving them to me. Every time I'd go, how are you doing? My knee hurts. Here's your prescription. This went on for years. So, needless to say, I became addicted to hydrocodone. And I'm going to explain to you about hydrocodone and opioids if you don't know already in a minute. But back to my story, the backstory of my story. So he ended up, I guess, relinquishing his license, I think is what technically happened. He's no longer practicing that I know of. And so I had to go to a different pain management. This was probably about 2 years ago. I'm thinking 1.5 years ago, something like that. And so this doctor lowered me down to 7.5. I was taking 10 325s, and he was at least, kind of concerned, and he wanted to give me shots, which I do not like shots in my knee, anywhere in my body. And so I went down to the 7.5, and I did okay. I survived that. And then I finally found a orthopedic surgeon to actually take care of my knee, because it turned out that it was bone on bone, which I have a video that I did almost a year ago, well, in October. No, I didn't do the video. I lie. I didn't do the video until like 5 months after I got my surgery, because I didn't want to do hardly anything as far as YouTube until that time. So anyway, I did a video about it, and I'll try to put a card up about it if you want to watch it. So then, of course, I went back on the 10 through 20. In fact, I went on Percocet, but I did not like Percocet. So I stopped taking those, and I was on the hydrocodone, the 10 through 25, and I was taking those again. I was in a lot of pain, so they did help. But then, of course, if you watch my video, you'll find out I spoiler alert, I didn't go to physical therapy, so I went to like 2 weeks. And that was only because he came to my house and worked with me here. Anyway, so I didn't go. So I'm sure my knee would have got better faster if I'd gotten done what I was supposed to do, but I didn't. But that being said, I'm getting better, and even though my knee still hurts, even it'll be a year in October, it still gets sore. But aside from that, it got to a point where he didn't want to prescribe the hydrocodone anymore. And it was the PA of the doctor that did the surgery, and this was probably about 6 months after surgery, maybe, I'm thinking. So he referred me to another pain specialist, a different one, but I couldn't get in until, I think my appointment is next month, I don't know, sometime in August. And at this time, I think it was in June, I'm pretty sure, when I got the referral. So he gave me 30 pills, 7.5s, and that was going to last me for June, July, and August. Not quite 3 months, but you know, somewhere in there. I was like, okay, this is not going to work. So what I did was I broke all of them in half, and I started taking a half of a 7.5 in the morning and a half of a 7.5 at night. I did that for a little bit. Then I started taking half of a 7.5 just at night. I did that for a little while. Then I bit one of the 7.5s in half and took a half of a half at night. I think I only did that for like 2 or 3 nights. I can't remember. And then I stopped. And I want to tell you, it's been not too long, but I know I just feel different. I feel so much more myself. I'm going to try to explain to you, I don't know all the scientific things about opioids, but I know they mask pain. They don't actually get rid of pain, but they kind of mask it so that you're like, the signals that go to your brain and say that you're in pain, I guess it kind of like masks those. But along with masking the pain, it masks a lot of other stuff too. So you're kind of feeling like you're kind of in a fog sometimes, and it affects your memory, especially for me, short-term memory. Like, I'll get up to get something and then I'll go, what was I getting? Okay, that could have to do with my age too, I know. But I really think it has a lot to do with the hydrocodone. So I want to explain to you how it feels when you take a hydrocodone. That's not the strongest ones, of course. There's Oxycontin and all kinds of stuff, all the way to heroin. Bad stuff. Won't say any bad words on here, but they're bad. You know what? So when you take one, it doesn't kick in for about 20 minutes, and then, if you're just taking it like you're supposed to, it's not like you get a rush of this feeling, but when you take one, it helps the pain, but it also gives you kind of a feeling of well-being, I guess you would call it like a high, but it's not like an overwhelming high, like like you're not out of it, you're not walking on the moon or anything like that. It just gives you a feeling, not that I know what that's like, because I don't. Well, the only time I've been on that kind of drugs is when I'm in the hospital getting surgery, and they give you strong drugs after you've had surgery, because I've had 5 cesarean sections.
Give me some drugs. No, you don't want drugs. Yes, I do.
An appendectomy, numerous other procedures like my endoscopies, and I've had teeth pulled, and I've had my knee. Now you know most of my surgery history. But anyway, what I'm saying is I don't do drugs. And I can really say that now. So I gotta hurry up because I'm rambling. So back to what happens when you take a hydrocodone. So you feel like kind of like happy and like talkative. This is me anyway. Talkative, happy, energetic, but not like caffeine energetic. Kind of like just a comfortable energetic. Like I don't know how to explain it. And just a sense of well-being kind of feeling. It's a nice feeling, but it's a feeling that you're getting from a pill. You're not getting it from life, from experiences, from, you know, it's something you're putting in your mouth and swallowing, and you're getting that feeling, and that's not good. So then when you stop, if you stop cold turkey, especially if you've been taking them for 7 years and as much as I was taking them, you get withdrawals. Which the way I weaned, I didn't do it. I got restless leg maybe a little bit, but it went away. Withdrawals are not fun. They can be, for some people, like hell. They can be insomnia, anxiety, the restless leg thing, the whole restless body thing.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Feeling like you're sick, like you have a cold or a really bad flu. Just not good things to go through. You don't want to go through that. Which is why I recommend definitely talking to your doctor. If you're on opioids and you want to get off, talk to your doctor first. Don't look at my video and say, she did it, I'm going to try it. Talk to your doctor, because just because it did it for me doesn't mean it's good for everybody. But I'm telling you, if you want to get off of opioids and you think it's a safe thing and you talk to your doctor and he says, go for it. Because, ow, I just bumped my arm on the TV. Can you see it? It's over. Oh, that's right there. So, yeah, if he says go for it, which a lot of them do because they don't want you to be on opioids, that's why it's so hard to get them nowadays, because of the opioid addiction that's running rampant in the world, especially, okay, and I'm going to tell you another thing. I listen to Darren Waller. Do you know who he is? If you like the Raiders, you know who he is. If you like football, you know who he is. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, and he plays for the Raiders. Go Raiders! Go Raiders! That's my team. Las Vegas Raiders. I almost said Oakland Raiders. Anyway, he plays for the Las Vegas Raiders, and he had an opioid addiction. Came out about it. I don't remember exactly when. Not recently, but he talked about it. He's also got a campaign against it, trying to help it, because I think he said it's something like 250 people die a day from opioid overdoses. And so he is working hard. And so he turned his life around. He had this addiction, and then he got off of them. He fought really hard and worked really hard to get to where he is. I don't know if fought is the right word. He worked really hard to get to where he is now, and he's one of the best tight ends. He's a very humble person, and he's cool. And if he could talk about it, then I figured I can talk about it. I was kind of shy about talking about it because I don't want people to look at me differently and you know, think that I was a drug addict or whatever. I don't know if I'm a recovering addict. I don't know, because I feel like at one point that I probably was addicted. I know I was afraid of if I didn't have them, you know, like say you have your prescription and you go on vacation and you left it somewhere, or somebody steals it, because people do steal drugs, especially opioids. They are in high demand.
We absolutely do think that these robberies are related to opioids. That's what these folks are coming in and looking for. Percocet, oxycodone.
say you lose them or whatever, it freaks you out, because nowadays the doctors aren't going to just give you another prescription because they're going to say, well, you know, you could just be saying that you lost them, and that's true. So I would kind of freak out, like, make sure I have my pills, make sure I brought a couple with me in my purse when I went somewhere just in case I needed one, you know, stuff like that. And now I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to worry about it. I'm done with them, and I'm really happy, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling more energetic. I'm feeling happier. I don't feel like, you know, I have to think when's the next time I can take a pill, you know. And that's what happens when you're on these things. You might have be in that much pain, and then you'll be thinking, okay, I took one at 6, so I can take another one at midnight. Blah blah. You know, that is done with. I don't have to worry about it anymore. No. And I thank God for helping me. Thank you, God. And also, I'm proud of myself. Comment, please. And if you're not already, please subscribe. My subscriber count is going down. I don't know why. I do know a couple things. I don't do my channel right. I'm all over the board on my channel. I do too much on my channel. I don't put out videos when I'm supposed to on a regular basis. So I'm just kind of hit and miss. One week I'll do one, next week I'll do 3. I mean, you know, so anyway, I don't know. I don't blame you guys. But I'm just kind of sad because I see it going down, and I'm like still making videos. I'm like, anyway. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, like it. If you feel like there's somebody that could benefit from this video, that you know that might need help, share this video. I'm going to put in my description some places that if you do need help, you can get a hold of. And I really, 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 really can't stress enough, if you are thinking about stopping any kind of drugs, doesn't matter, please talk to your doctor. They know what they're doing, hopefully, and they can help you sometimes with programs if you need them. They can help you if you want to wean, like I did. They can help you sometimes with medication that will help you to wean more comfortably. So yeah, just if you need help, there'll be some links in my description. And but I just want to tell you about that. I hope you don't think differently of me. I don't know. I shouldn't even worry about what people think. I should just be happy for myself. I'm happy for myself. So the other 2 things, 2 more. I am starting a new channel. I'm going to keep this channel, so don't leave. Please don't leave. The ones that I already have, please stay. And there are some people that are so faithful, and I want to thank you and say I love you, because you guys know who you are, and you are always there, a lot of you. And some of you may be there watching and just don't come out and say anything, and I love you too. I love all of you guys. So, stay, but I am going to start a new channel. I'm going to just do ASMR on the new channel. I've decided that I'm too much going on this channel, but I enjoy cooking, I enjoy beauty, I enjoy reviews, I enjoy all that stuff, so I'm going to keep doing them. But I'm going to dedicate one channel just to ASMR because I have a passion for it. I want to help people be able to relax. I find ASMR myself relaxing, and so yeah, I'm going to be doing that on my new channel, which will be coming in about 2 weeks. Third thing is I'm going to have a contest, kind of a contest, having to do with my new channel. When I start it, and I'll have all the rules because YouTube is really strict about how you run contests. When I start my channel, the day I start my channel, everyone that subscribes for the first month will be put into a drawing, and I'm going to give away a $100 Amazon card. I know it's not huge, but for me it's big. I can think of lots of ways I'd want to spend $100 on Amazon. I have no problem with that. So those are the 3 things. I've kept you long enough. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it kind of gave you more insight into what what I went through and how I feel now, and I hope you take something positive away from the whole video. And I love you. I really, really love you guys so much. And thank you for supporting me, especially the people that are always there for me. I love you.